Hello, so for my AI ETL project, I've decided to build this thing called Uncooked. Basically, how Uncooked works, it helps you learn better and faster in a more efficient manner. We believe that PowerPoint slides are no longer the best way to learn, and they're actually not even the most ideal way to learn at, essentially. So the approach we've taken with Uncooked is basically where you upload your lecture slides, and it turns them into interactive lectures where you can actually talk and learn more actively compared to more passively. And as you can see, based off the design, we've taken a very note-taking type approach. So if you've ever used a note-taking app, you definitely see like that similar design pattern here. We have this folders. So currently I have folders for my classes. I have a folder for my embedded systems class and then a folder for my physics class. I see that I have a recording in my embedded systems class. So let's look into that. So as you can see right here, we have a recording in our embedded systems folder, which is pointers 101. So this was something that I created a while ago. I basically uploaded slides and then using a AI generated voiceover, created an interactive learning experience that I can refer back to anytime I want to, and which is much more better way for me to learn. Um, so talking to the other things, not only can we just watch this video and learn passively, but now we can also actually talk to our AI model, particularly about what is happening in these slides. It has that level of context, where it's basically acting like a teacher who's telling you, teaching you the slides, but it can also, you can ask him any questions and it can answer it for on your behalf. So I could ask questions in the Q&A section. I can also go to the notes sections where I can add any notes and along with timestamps. So whenever I click those timestamps, it goes to that timestamp in the video. There's also a quiz section where, based on the material that was shown in this slides, it will create a generated quiz. And basically, it would be a generated quiz. Every time the questions would be different. And basically, if you get any of the questions wrong, it will even tell you which slide that material was taught in. So then you could go back into the video and rewatch that part again. So now instead of just simply figuring out what's happening in the slides by yourself, you have someone that is teaching you, guiding you along the entire part. So now let's look into how the new recording process works. So basically all you have to do is you have to choose a file from your file explorer. And so suppose I chose the same file again, pointers 101, for instance. Windows 101, and then I just click OK. So now I have this another configuration settings like professor personality. So if I want something, if I'm in a time crunch, I could use something like a concise professor. But if I'm doing something very analytical, then I could use a Socratic professor. I can also change the voices to my preference. And then once I'm ready, I can start processing the entire thing. So now it will turn that slides that we've uploaded into fully refined assembly videos. So once that's done, as I showed you guys before, you'll be able to see that video. So here's the more technical side of things. So as you can see right here, this is the architecture of our program. So what it starts off as an input as our PDF. That is given to our slide parser, which uses OCR and the Vision API to extract the text and any intricate diagrams and stuff that might be in there. Using that data, it is provided to our multi-agent orchestration system built using Google ADK. We have a lecture coordinator, so basically like a normal professor, which plans the entire overarching theme of the lecture. Then we have a agent 2, which is our narrator orchestrator, which does the more narration side of things. And then lastly, we have a slide narrator, which basically tells you what's in each of the slides. Using that, all of that is provided, and it is made an ultimate video. Thank you.